are now visiting Yaksha, I think is how you pronounce it. And it is more ruins, archaeological stuff. And then, so we're looking around here, and then I think we're gonna head up to another site, Nakum. And then are we coming back here to camp or camping at Nakum?
If we make it to Nakum, we'll probably camp there. If we decide that it's just too nasty because it's the wet season, then we'll probably camp back here at the lake.
So yeah, we'll see where we end up, but this is where we're gonna sleep, somewhere in this park tonight.
We're just talking about this. This one looks sort of unrestored. Now if they've done some work, maybe they have, but the ones at Tikal, they all seem redone to a degree where that's cool because it's probably what it looked like. But since you don't really know, it's kind of nice to see these actually sort of unrestored.
So cool, all the animals we're getting to see, just that, you know, we've seen it in a zoo or pictures of, and to see them out in nature is really, really neat. We just saw howler monkeys, we saw spider monkeys earlier this morning, we saw weird turkey things that I don't remember the name of, and then we just saw a toucan. We're sitting on top of a Mayan ruin, watching a family of little monkeys with some teeny tiny little babies. We're up at the level of the treetop, so we are at the tip top of the tree. How cool is that? So cool. It really is such a surreal feeling sitting here. You feel like you're on top of the world. You can see for miles and miles and miles. And you're sitting on something that's so old. And you hear howler monkeys down below growling. And there's no one around. So cool. We're now driving to Nakum.
We are on the way to Nakum. I'm just checking my phone as we go to see the track.
It's just started to get more muddy, and it's raining.
Yeah, which helps. Makes you float more. More flotation, better, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have my muck boots right behind me there, so when I need to jump out, I already had to clear a tree. No big deal.
I know. We didn't get video of you doing that. Why not?
I don't know. You're the one in the car with the video camera.
That's true. Fair points. Fair points.
That's a big tree down.
Yeah. So we got some trees down. Somebody has looked like they've done some work. If not, we wouldn't even have gotten this far because there's some giant, 2 foot diameter trees down on the road, but they've been cut. There's no recent tracks on the trail. Yeah, so we'll see. I think we have 8 kilometers left to go, something like that, and we're following a track that Buddy gave us, who used to lead tours in Guatemala. So thank you, Graham. It's the rainy season. I know this is not the time to go to Nakum or Dos Lagunas or anywhere, but we've got Goose.
So far, so good. I'm waiting for the muck to suck us in though, because it's starting to get more muddy.
It's beautiful. It's going to be a sunny afternoon.
Ooh, this one's going to be tight.
Yeah. There's a lot of short little... Oh, scraped a little, sorry, Goose.
Good morning. I'm not sure if I updated you last night, but we did make it to Nakum. We made it in the wet season, which is harder to do, I guess. So that's pretty cool that we were able to make it. We weren't sure how the road would be, but it was passable for good old Goose. So, and the ruins here are really cool. They're way more untouched than any that we've seen, and there's a ton. I'm surprised. I figured, maybe a temple or two. It just keeps going and going and going. So, and really, we have it all to ourselves, which is also a crazy feeling, just to be wandering around this ancient city all by yourselves, almost like you're discovering it. It's pretty neat.
I'm sorry most of the footage I got from Nakum is pretty terrible and shaky. I was having a hard time with the mosquitoes. I have never ever seen so many mosquitoes. If I stood still for even a second, I was swarmed. In my eyes, in my ears, everywhere. Ugh, I hate mosquitoes. But this place was really amazing, and I wish I had done a better job capturing how it felt for you guys. It was even worth all the mosquito bites. After exploring the ruins, it was time to make our way back through the jungle, which I was a little nervous about because it had rained the whole night. On our way back, we decided to take a small side trail towards El Tigre and came across this little hole in the side of what looked like a hill.
Yeah, and then there's a hole inside of a Mayan temple of some sort. Doesn't look like anyone's been here a while, so I'm not super scared, but this is what the Vandals or the thieves would do. They would find out that for sure they got the side of a temple, start burrowing, and cut a hole right in to steal whatever's in there. So I'm going to take a quick look, but nothing, just it looks like they burrowed into the side of what was some sort of pyramid or something. And once they got in and it was all just solid, they went up. And you can see the tunnel just goes straight up here. I'll use a flashlight to get it.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah. It is so crazy around here. Like every hill is not a hill, it's a like temple. And it's amazing. It really is. Just every hill around here that doesn't look like a hill is a temple. It's a ruin. They're everywhere. Everywhere. It is incredible. It's mind-blowing how many. I mean, this whole area was just a huge metropolis. It's so crazy to experience it. Thankfully, we made it out of the jungle safely. Join us next time as we face one of the longest days of our trip. And we got a big dent in Goose. And that really sucks. What you got there, Tim?
Well, I just call this old, it's a good name. I haven't named him yet. I'll think of a name. This is his old such and such. My 22.
Insert name here.
I got a 22. Mayday dos inchers. I don't know what inchers are because we're in the normal world. I don't know. It's 22 in American apparently. I don't know how many centimetados it is.
saw a toucan, which really makes me want Fruit Loops. Don't know why I'm doing this when we're walking down. It's everything. Hold on.
Just sliding around, having a good old time. What season is this?
Why is it raining?
It's weird. It's like we're in the jungle. Can you believe that right now we drove from Arizona to the jungle and we're in the jungle? So like part of my mind still makes a joke like, man, it's like a jungle. Oh crap. we drove to Guatemala and are in the jungle.
Is it the rainy season?
It's the rainy season. Raisy season.
The raisy season. That's raisies out there.
Yep.
It's raising.
It's raising hard.
Be caneful.